Matasat, greetings to you, Highlight. My name is Bella Isis Mitchell. I have been living on the new Earth for over 3 years. Huh? Didn't you know the new Earth already existed? Then it's time to take you on some adventures. It's possible that you are already living on the new Earth, if you are ready. As the author of a galactic series of books, I am able to share my experiences with people, including you. I am very happy that you have found me. I receive visits from extraterrestrials every day, and I'm not really human myself. My origins are in the Pleiades. As I have gradually reactivated my extraterrestrial and psychic abilities on Earth, I am able to see beings that are still hidden from others. Why do I say still? Well, you too can hear, see and feel. In my channel we always start with feeling, because that is the key to unlocking your own psychic abilities. You can find my series of books on Amazon under Bella Isis Mitchell. The series is called Take Courage, Lightworkers Take Heart, My Life Among Aliens. And that's our keyword, because there are so many aliens walking among us, and I talk about them a lot. But today you are going to hear a very different message. I am actually just going to tell you about an experience I had in the middle of a forest in Austria, which is in Europe for those of you who don't know that little country, and I'm curious to see if it's going to stay that way or if there's going to be a surprise guest. Oh, I'm feeling very different energies right now. Very interesting. This is taking an exciting turn. Wow. I'm waiting to see where the story goes. First, I will tell you about my experience. I am from Austria and I love our forests. You wouldn't believe how much magic is hidden between and in the trees. I've had so many adventures and I'm going to share most of them with you. While walking in one of the forests, I discovered a portal. 2 huge fallen trees were intertwined at this power point, forming a gateway to other dimensions. The vibration was fabulous and stunning. At the moment, I'm hearing that we are allowed to feel this star portal, because ultimately my contributions that you can hear and read would always be in the energy of the new Earth. So you are not listening to an ordinary contribution, but an enchanted one. For a short time I will be allowed to play music while you reach out and feel the magic. But first I will continue with my explanation. As I continued to walk in the aforementioned forest, I saw a Syrian couple among the trees, who were actually on holiday on our planet. Well, aliens don't express themselves like that. They don't know holidays. For them, work, family and leisure are in absolute harmony and constant balance. That's normal for ascended civilizations, and we humans will get there too. So, I saw a couple from Sirius taking impressions on our planet. That was the vibration I just received from Sirius. For the aliens are coming to Earth to gather impressions, to marvel at our nature, to interact with our planetary soul, to absorb everything visually and vibrationally. We as a human civilization don't know this. They are allowed to land on Earth if their intentions are peaceful. It's allowed. It's also allowed to a certain extent to take minerals or other things in exchange for other services, but only to the extent that is good and acceptable for Mother Nature. The exploitation of nature is unknown to ascended extraterrestrial civilizations. It's only taken when it's good and right, and when it's agreed upon. But primarily, it's just about traveling between worlds and observing landscapes and other things. But the extreme temperature differences on our planet are also very attractive. You can find everything from tropical heat to desert aridity, to freezing cold. The water realms of planet Earth are also a top destination. Entry is allowed, but we don't notice anything. Everything happens in the background. Star people arrive through portals, but also by airship. Anything is possible and everything happens in the background. So the Syrian couple went on a day trip through the Austrian forests and then returned home through the guarded portal. All this is possible. My loved ones and I can also travel through portals, or rather I could. Unfortunately, I'm having such extreme 3D experiences at the moment that I barely have the strength to travel. I'm actually capable of being multidimensional and in several worlds at once. Unfortunately, traveling in this way is no longer possible for me at this time. The most I can do is travel to my own lightship, which belongs to my Pleiadian crew, or the fleet of my beloved reptilians. Nothing more is possible. Better times will come again. So if you go for a walk, it's possible that extraterrestrial tourists will be around you. They stay in quiet areas or regions, because these beings vibrate extremely high and don't tolerate our hectic pace and activity very well in their vibrational frequency. I would be happy to tell you what the Syrians look like. They look basically human, but they have no hair on their head or on their body, and they have royal blue skin. But there are different races. My own Syrian parents looked like that. So, now you know that there is intergalactic tourism, there is intergalactic trade, and there are special trade routes around Terra. But that, my dears, is a chapter in itself, literally, because I cover it in my book series. And now I come to the promised adventure of feeling. I told you earlier that we would be allowed to feel the frequency of this stargate. To do this, please assume a resting position. Please put on headphones so that you are shielded from outside noises and influences. This is, by the way, always recommended for all my contributions, because they train your psychic gifts. But if you are distracted by earthly matters, the training unfortunately doesn't work. Once you are seated, close your eyes gently and reverently. Continue to breathe calmly and evenly. Go into absolute stillness and let all earthly thoughts pass. You are now in absolute harmony and in a position of absolute rest. Now carefully reach out your hand and feel the forest floor beneath you, because you have channels hidden in the soles of your feet, which are also part of your clairvoyant senses. You can use the power of your mind to connect to any place you wish to touch. I talk about this all the time in the books. Insider knowledge is shared on how you too can unlock these abilities within yourself. It doesn't matter if you are sitting or standing. Feel free to take off your slippers so that you can perceive everything as best as you can. Now hold out your hand. Your palm should be outstretched, as if you were making a sign in the air to stop or stand still. Now feel the pulsation in your palms. Let go. Feel the Earth Mother, our planetary soul, offering you a loving home in this incarnation. Please always thank the beings for their active help and support. You can now feel Lady Gaia embracing your feet from underneath. She's pulling roots out of the ground. Keep your eyes closed. Concentrate only on my words. You are being trained to awaken the psychic gifts within you. Feel our Mother Goddess Gaia pulling your feet more firmly to the ground. You are one with the Goddess. She is your home in this and your chosen incarnation. Mother Goddess Earth will be doing further sessions with us, and it is a great honor for me that she has now appeared as one of our surprise guests. Now feel all these impressions for a short while. I'm going to play some music for you. Feel the portal in front of you, the forest ground beneath you, and feel Mother Goddess Earth holding and touching you. You have felt enough now. The frequency of the portal is being withdrawn. Please remain in this relaxed state. We are about to experience another adventure together. I have told you that I already live on the new earth and that I can take you there if you wish. Please continue to listen for another surprise guest. Does the name Cernunnos sounds familiar to you? Have you ever heard of the Celtic god of the forest? He resembles a human man who is fabulously handsome. The god appears to me with an athletic build and a picturesque face. Sometimes he has a deer nose, sometimes a human one, depending on how he wants to present himself. The being has a long, shaggy, dark, but extremely well-groomed beard. His appearance is picturesque and beautiful. God Cernunnos appears to be of human stature, but has imposing stag's antlers on his head. This being is the Lord of the forest. He is the patron saint of all forests and serves as an administrator, if we can put it that way. God Cernunnos will continue to do a lot of work with us. I know him from my work as a druid. I experienced an incarnation on Earth when I was a druid, and so, interestingly, God Cernunnos has now revealed himself as a surprise guest. I could feel his energy flowing into me as I mentally wandered to the side of the portal. Be aware that your own thoughts are just as powerful and that you attract whatever you think the second you think it. As your psychic abilities continue to open up, you will become more aware of this. So be sure to keep your thoughts pure at all times. Being mindful and maintaining your positive thoughts are important keys to the new worlds and also to the new earth that already exists. God Cernunnos is the Lord of the forests, the guardian, if you will, and has a directing function so that the sacred cycle of nature can flow. But because humans have interfered so much with these sacred cycles, there is still much healing to be done. And I invite God Cernunnos with all my heart to offer us lightworkers tips or even a collaboration. I feel that the God wants to address his words to you. Please remain in the position of absolute stillness and clear your minds. Get off the spinning wheel of thoughts and dive into reality. God Cernunnos speaks through me now. Dear people, highlights in a human vessel. I see you. Yes, I see each and every one of you. It was only a matter of time before I would address you through this special messenger. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to speak to you now through Bella Isis. As I speak to you, the breeze of the forests is blowing around you. The Earth Mother is holding you with her roots to hold you lovingly and to give you stability in the stormy times you are experiencing. Bella Isis tells of adventures with gods in her books, and now I ask you, is it your desire to have an adventure? Is it your desire to break free from illusion and finally live in the new world? What are you waiting for, dear ones? Are you waiting for some external reasons? Why? There is no reason. It all begins with you. Know that I am known as a pathfinder. Throughout your time on Earth, people have asked me for guidance. They have asked me to show them the way. Bella Isis was once as blinded as you. She couldn't see us either. She even forgot us. Not all of us, but most of us. But, and here's the important thing, she never stopped dreaming. She always dreamt that one day something magical would happen to her. And when the even younger version of Bella Isis was once in one of my forests and turned to me in her spiritual quest, she stood at a crossroads in the middle of the forest and called out to me in her thoughts, "God, Xenonos, I call upon you with all my heart. Hear me. Where is my path leading me? What is my purpose on earth? Where do I belong? I beg you, show me the way." And so it was that I led her and her human companion Alora through the forest, and at one bend let them pass a certain point. The path through the forest is always the same. It is as it is, for I watch over it. But where I led Bella Isis was into her new being. She wanted to be guided. I did it. I answered her call, and not long after, Alora found a piece of deer antler with notches engraved with a pointed tool. It was from me. This was a sign from me, and Bella Isis sparkled. Her miracle had come. Little by little she found what she longed for and what she wanted. She wanted miracles. She wanted magic. She wished that people could see the world through her eyes, because then it would be so much more beautiful. She wished that people would listen to her stories, even though Bella Isis was far from being an author. She wished that people could see all the magic as she did. She wished for paradise and wonder. And now here we are. And you are at your crossroads, dear human. I will give you time to call me. Know that there are so many wonders, but if you are always stuck in earthly busyness and hustle and bustle, you cannot perceive these worlds. Allow me now to take you into the world of Bella Isis and wrap you in the magic that Bella Isis can experience through and with us. You will now hear music for a short time to open new ways for you. I will show you new worlds that you have never seen or felt before. People have always called upon me when they needed help with that decision. Well, here I am. Feel the connection to all that is, and sense the possibilities that are open to you. I allow myself to wrap you in magic for a while, to pave your own path into your own world. Know that I will be waiting for you at the crossroads when you call me. God, Xenonos.